player away, push the enemy human away, and cause some fear in your opponent. And I mean, the great thing about nukes is it just demolishes Terran static defense. These bunkers, these siege tanks are all forced to just burn and die to nuclear missiles, and it can really play a psychological warfare with your opponent as well. I'm really talking a lot about these nukes, so I'm hoping STC doesn't make me swallow my words. There we go. We do have a nuke coming out, and this game, oh man, I am glad I picked this game today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hopefully going to see some nuclear warfare here between these two Terrans duking it out on Xel'Naga Caverns, both of them itching for resources, both of them want to claim victory in the Koprulu sector, or whatever sector Xel'Naga Caverns is on, which I think the entire Starcraft universe is in the Koprulu sector. So anyways, STC here going to load up with some of his Marines. It looks like Star Wars is now just fortifying his frontal position, but his landing zone inside the main base is exposed. Looks like one dropship gonna get taken down by the bunker. Huge loss for STC, and there is going to be a PDD coming in. No, the PDD gets canceled. The Marines still alive inside the base. About 5 Marines died to that initial dropship getting killed, but it doesn't really matter. STC has Marines inside of Star Wars base, and he is doing some pretty good damage here, but the dropship gonna load up and hightail it out of there as the Marines, Marauders, and the siege tanks come, and the dropship could very well go down. Oh, all those Marines getting taken out. Unfortunately, Mayday called the dropship, but nowhere to land safely, and the dropship gets taken out. All the passengers, 6 or 7 souls on board, getting taken out, and another Raven here almost getting killed by the turrets. Great. I actually gotta say, that's a great turret placement from Star Wars. He's got one here, and one here, and the great thing about these turrets is it's going to help him detect those ghosts if they ever try to go for some kind of a sneaky nuclear launch. Now it looks like we have a cloaked Banshee coming in from the backside of STC's base. Is STC going to be able to react in time? He's busy getting another command center down. Lots of SCVs here saturating this main base. Looks like the Marines are going to come back, and they are going to be able to ward away this Banshee. Although the Banshee with good micro could possibly get out of here alive, it is still doing some great damage. And it is still in the battle, and the Banshee making it out of there with 14 HP, and it also has 6 kills, so good job there for that Banshee. Meanwhile, STC, let's take a look at that income tab. 62 harvesters over 46, and I'm still itching, guys. I'm still itching to see the nuclear missiles. Are both of these Ghost Academies armed? Looks like this one is, and this one I know for sure was building one earlier. So yeah, there are two weapons of war inside these 2 nuclear silos, and they're weapons of mass destruction. So we can't wait to see STC use them if he ever gets the opportunity to. It looks like he's also securing a 4th base, and here we go. We did just hear nuclear launch detected. One towards the western side of the Terran encampment. Oh, and another nuke. It is going to be a double nuke, and I'm just going to keep my camera centered right here. Are the nukes going to do damage? Is Star Wars going to get away in time? Looks like he loses one tank, pulls his forces away. These SCVs just maynarding almost at the wrong time there. Almost could have lost a lot of SCVs. That would have been brutal. But it looks like some of the tanks taking some severe damage, and that is so hard to deal with if you're a Terran player, because in Terran versus Terran, I think nukes are going to become the new essential unit. They're going to become basically the new factor, and you're going to have to get it. It's like going to be a necessity. And the reason why I say that is because they're so good against static defense. Look at what Star Wars had to do. He had to remobilize, he had to unsiege, his buildings are burning. I mean, he almost lost a ton of SCVs as well, and we have a 3rd nuke coming down. Is he going to be able to drop? It looks like he is going to be able to cancel this one by dropping his Marauders down, but we have more forces coming up. A 4th nuclear missile coming down. Man, the Geneva Convention, or whatever convention, banned nuclear proliferation is not being observed here, and here comes the 4th nuke today. Boom! Doing some pretty good damage. Turret's gonna burn to death, and I think STC could take that out. Yeah, he just sniped the turret down. And thankfully for Star Wars, he has some SCVs there to repair these buildings back up, but the psychological damage has been done. This is keeping Star Wars inside his base. He's so scared to move out because he doesn't want to get his butt nuked back to the Stone Age, that he's just allowing STC to toy with him. STC has full map control right now. He's getting the 4th base, his income skyrocketing above the enemy Terran, and it looks really good right now for STC. I cannot emphasize how how good it looks right now. It's like a beautiful woman. And STC, he's just got full map control, ladies and gentlemen. He's got tanks out here. I think he's got more nukes coming. He should, and it looks like he's gonna stem up and try to end the game right now after softening up the enemy Terran. Great PDD being laid down here to stop the Marauders' attacks, and I'm just loving this from STC. It looks like he should be able to take this game right here, right now, but no, gonna fall back. Not sieging his tanks. Interestingly, he does not have siege mode for his tanks. I gotta say, that's a little strange. Wait, yeah, siege mode just kicked in right there. What the heck is going on? Does he not have siege mode? Oh, there we go. He's researching it from his other factory. I was like, what the heck? Does he not have siege mode? Or is he not researching it? But yeah, he is getting siege mode, so he's just gonna have to wait for siege to finish, and he should be able to end this game. StarWars here being a little bold, pushing out, and I guess he really doesn't have much of a choice. He has to win this game, obviously. I mean, there's only one winner here on Xanaga Caverns. There's only one winner in StarCraft. There's never a draw, unless like it's a really like crazy game. But anyways, SEC here gonna push forward. We have another nuke being launched. I can't find the nuke. Where is it? Where is the nuke? Where is the nuke? There it is, the nuke. It looks like some of the forces here could possibly get taken out. SEC here doing some critical damage at the front door. Here comes the nuke. Kaboom! Not doing too much damage, but it did do some while StarWars was distracted. StarWars here in a lot of trouble, forced to lift off his natural expansion. He is not looking good at all whatsoever, and more tanks sieging up from the south. These are the weakened tanks that got nuked earlier, and this should be a relatively easy cleanup duty for STC. What a great game from our Green Terran player, abusing nuclear missiles to the max. I just love this play. He's got 2 more building right now, and at this moment in time, StarWars income is really not looking too good. Look at all those harvesters. There is no minerals to mine at the main, so this is overdensity, overpopulation to the maximum, and I would not be surprised to see StarWars GG out of this game to the Korean pro gamer, the STC. Do we have another nuke coming down? They do have the nuclear missile ready. It would be so awesome to watch. I really think this is pretty much going to be GG. Yeah, the Marauders and tanks coming in from the south, and StarWars just has nothing. He's got nothing. Even mules. Oh my goodness. SEC summoning mules into the fight too. What a taunt. And it looks like finally we have a GG. Man, StarWars nuked into suppression, nuked by the dominant Terran player, oGs.StC. He just got slapped around like a kitty on a horseback. I don't even know how to explain this complete and utter domination, but what a great game played by StarWars. And by oGs.StC, excuse me, by both players, really. I thought it was a great game. But anyways, what an enjoyable cast, and I'm glad I woke up at 5 in the morning to cast this game. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for more StarCraft 2 broadcasts to come. And if you guys like what you see, make sure to subscribe. HD, signing out.